The dense, humid air of Meade County held secrets. Whispers travelled on the wind, tales of a young woman named Leah Smock. They called her a witch. She was known for her beauty, her piercing gaze, and most of all, her unsettling ability to see beyond the veil of time. Leah's life was shrouded in mystery, a blend of fact and folklore. Born in the early 19th century, Leah lived in a time when superstition held sway. The rugged landscape of rural Kentucky fostered belief in the supernatural. Leah, with her knowledge of herbs and her alleged visions, fit the archetype perfectly. Her story serves as a chilling reminder of the power of belief and the darkness that can fester in the hearts of men. The truth of her life may be lost to time, but the echoes of her story still resonate, a chilling testament to the enduring power of fear and superstition. Leah's childhood was shrouded in mystery. Some say she was orphaned at a young age, raised by a reclusive grandmother who taught her the ways of herbs and healing. Others claim she always possessed an otherworldly aura, a sensitivity to the unseen forces that govern life and death. Leah possessed an uncanny knack for predicting events. People sought her out, eager to know their futures, to be warned of impending danger or promised good fortune. Leah became known for her concoctions, herbal remedies that could soothe burns, ease coughs and mend broken bones. She would wander the woods for days, gathering roots and berries, whispering to the trees and communing with nature. She was a healer, a mystic, a young woman who seemed to possess a connection to the earth and its secrets. Leah's growing fame was a double-edged sword. While some revered her as a gifted healer, others viewed her with suspicion and fear. Her knowledge, her visions, her uncanny ability to predict the future, these were not seen as gifts, but as curses. The whispers started subtly. The community, steeped in religious fervor, saw her powers as unnatural, unholy. They believed she consorted with dark forces, that her abilities were a sign of something sinister. Rumors spread like a virus. She could control the weather, curse with a glance, summon spirits from the other side. People began to avoid her, crossing the street when she approached, shunning her presence. Leah, the once revered healer, was becoming an outcast, a pariah in the very community she had served. The line between fear and accusation is thin, easily crossed. When tragedy struck the small community, fingers pointed to Leah. A sudden illness swept through the town, claiming the lives of several children. Grief-stricken and desperate for an explanation, the townsfolk sought a scapegoat. Leah, with her strange ways and rumoured powers, became their target. The accusations came swiftly and without mercy. They accused her of poisoning the well, of summoning a plague upon their homes, of sacrificing the children to appease her dark masters. Leah became a symbol of their collective terror, the embodiment of their deepest fears. The once respected healer was now a condemned woman, facing the wrath of a community consumed by fear. A desperate plea marked Leah's fight for innocence. Once revered for her wisdom and healing touch, Leah now faced a community drunk on fear and suspicion. She denied the accusations vehemently, proclaiming her innocence, pleading with them. She reminded them of the countless times she had helped them, healed their sick, and eased their pain. But her words fell on deaf ears. The townspeople, blinded by their fear, refused to listen. They saw her knowledge of herbs as proof of her witchcraft, her visions as evidence of her collusion with dark forces. Leah was guilty, they believed, and she had to pay for her crimes. The once familiar faces of her neighbors were now contorted with hatred and fear, their eyes reflecting the mob mentality that had taken hold. The mob's verdict was swift and brutal. They decided to take matters into their own hands, to deliver their own brand of justice. They dragged Leah from her home, her pleas for mercy drowned out by their angry shouts. They marched her through the town square, a spectacle of fear and ignorance, their faces twisted in a grotesque parody of righteousness. Their destination was the Ohio River, its dark waters a symbol of oblivion. They believed that water could cleanse their town of her perceived evil. They tied her hands, weighted her down with stones, and threw her into the unforgiving current. Leah's screams were swallowed by the night, her body disappearing beneath the murky surface. They had taken the life of an innocent woman, their actions forever staining the soul of their community. The death of Leah Smock did not quell the whispers. In fact, it amplified them, weaving her story into the very fabric of Meade County folklore. Some say that on stormy nights, one can still hear her cries carried on the wind, a chilling reminder of the injustice she suffered. Others claim to see her apparition on the banks of the Ohio River, her spectral form forever searching for the justice denied to her in life. Stories of Leah Smock, the Kentucky witch, continue to be passed down through generations. Even today, her name evokes a mixture of fear and fascination. Her tale serves as a reminder that the line between reality and superstition can be easily blurred, and that fear, once unleashed, can have devastating consequences. Leah Smock's tragic tale is a stark reminder of the darkness that can reside in the human heart. It is a story of how fear, fueled by ignorance and superstition, can twist perception and lead to unimaginable cruelty. Leah, a woman of remarkable abilities, was demonized for her gifts, condemned for her knowledge, and ultimately murdered for who she was. Her story is a chilling echo of countless others throughout history, where individuals, particularly women, were persecuted for their perceived otherness. Leah's story is a testament to the enduring power of fear, the fragility of justice, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Leah Smock, the Kentucky witch, will forever be remembered as a symbol of the innocent victims of ignorance and superstition. Her story serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to confront our fears, challenge our biases, and embrace compassion over condemnation.